All right, everybody. We are back to this game right here. All right, Alex, pick a word, any word.
Vacation.
Yay!
Yay,
Chad.
that's me next weekend.
We're gonna go kitty.
Kind of.
Jonny.
Johnny's muted. Skip him.
Johnny's
Stealing
muted.
customers.
Kill him.
Kill him. Oh.
Mods, cut off his balls. Oh, he's probably dealing with a
I think we
customer.
hanged enough.
He's
people
probably
already.
dealing with a customer. All right, you know what? I'll go. I'll go with that one.
Go on,
Zyon.
Zyon.
Beer.
Alex.
Lazy.
That's a word.
Chad.
Holiday.
Jonny. Is he still muted?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go with judgment.
Judgment Day now, buddies.
Twirl.
Guys, I think it's Natsuki. Goddamn, I'm gonna be talking to myself this day. Alex.
Yes.
Determination.
Determination.
Yeah. Determination.
Chad.
Oh man, it's Doki. You know we have to do it. You know what happened.
Johnny's still muted.
No, I just
No,
got back.
Oh.
See, this is
Pick
what
a word.
happens when we do a recording when I'm at work.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Go fuck yourself. Tragedy.
I'm also not looking at my Discord window. I'm looking at my OBS window to see what's up. So if he's still muted, just let me know so I can pick the word.
Yeah, I will.
All right, Zyon.
Disowned.
Actually, it might be Yuri. It's a toss-up at this point. Alex.
Hair.
Hair.
Air.
Hair.
Chad.
Oh, what do I want it to explode? Explosion!
Explosion! Jonny.
Depression.
I feel that.
Zyon.
So relatable.
I have
Unrestrained.
crippling depression.
Unrestrained.
Mm-hmm.
Alex.
Destiny.
Actually, it might
So
be Yuri.
Destiny would be
Chad.
heavily- Oh, there's a lot of good words here. Oh man. We're gonna go with.
Why are you grunting like that?
Yeah, why are you
Do
grunting
you have
like
a
that?
problem with how I grunt?
A little bit, yeah.
Unrequited.
Unrequited.
Quitted.
Jonny.
Johnny.
Fantasy.
Zyon. Last word.
Tenacious.
Tenacious
Tenacious
D.
D.
The metal
Do you
will
love it,
live
Chad?
on. I don't play video games no more. I never play
Hi
video
again, TJ.
games.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I feel like there's a meta joke in here somewhere.
I didn't see anything.
What the fuck was that?
I saw someone. Alex, I thought you
Thanks
know
for
what
keeping
happens
your
in this
promise,
game.
TJ. I know.
Oh, okay.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Making you dive head first. Oh, sorry. God damn it.
Oh.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
God damn.
Bitch, get out of the way. I can't read.
I think that's a Monica thing. That is definitely a Monica line.
It is, yeah. It begins with an M.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room.
I thought there was gonna be a flat chest joke.
Monica.
Wait, is this screen tilted?
Mamma mia.
Man!
It's Yuri and Natsuki are rotating.
Oh, they are actually. What the heck?
What in the name of I didn't know this was a thing that
It's
happened.
fine. Everything is fine.
Natsuki finds herself stuck. They're rotating back now. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, TJ.
Me too.
We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
I don't like your comfort.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a
Fuck you.
disappointed... Wow!
That
Yuri
hurt.
shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
You're dead. Shut up.
Oh wow!
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all,
Hit with an up
perhaps you
anyway.
might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, you can't really say
Who's
no
got
either
mad?
way. Not with the gun Monica's holding to my head. Like you said, I'm in this club now, and I'm afraid for my life. So it only feels right for me to
You
do
should
something
be.
like that, if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that.
Don't you fucking ooh me.
If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
What?
Ooh, oh, 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 oh,
Uh,
ooh.
Stop
no,
it,
it's
stop
not that,
it,
Yuri.
Stop it.
I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. It's the Unabomber's Manifesto.
I
It's Mein
didn't want
Kampf.
you to feel left out. So, I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
I
Das
I'm
ist
not-
Mein Kampf.
I was
Das
gonna
ist Mein Kampf.
Dang.
just to make it clear, I was gonna make a joke that said, "Oh my god, I hate Jewish people." I don't. So I didn't actually make the joke. I'm just making that clear.
Yeah.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
You underestimate my lack of attention span.
And we could, you know, discuss it
no.
if you want
Is
to.
it zooming in too?
Mm-hmm.
This
It's
is
rotating and it's zooming in and it's... I don't know what it's doing anymore.
Zoom in. How is this girl
Enhance,
accidentally being
enhance,
so
right on
cute?
right on the middle of the screen. Enhance, boobs.
She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not
What is
reading
this?
much.
Scream from High School Musical 3?
Yeah.
If you watch the scene, you'll understand.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. She will find Johnny in there at some point.
I'm not in that closet anymore.
So you're in a
He,
different closet.
he moved to a different
Oh,
one.
no.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri.
Yes,
a
the
little bit
wrestling
more.
squad.
We're ignoring that. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine.
But you will pay for your sins with your life.
Indeed.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Where is my eye going?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh God!
I don't know.
Dandelion.
A little bit of a Sid the
It's
Swamp,
still
I think.
moving.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I love that fucking dandelion.
It's gone. This is going.
Now she can see me from all different angles. I feel violated.
Always watching.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
So what I'm hearing is-
Always
so-
watching.
So what I'm seeing is she can read both pages at once.
Damn. Me too, bitch. You ain't special.
I already said my line.
I know. I'm just watching the eye move. Oh, I think it stopped.
The eye of. No.
Behold the eye of Aggamotto. The eye of Yuri Moto.
I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the book. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, my eye's back.
I just had There's a sudden pain in my right eye. I'm just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book?
Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Do you not know how to count?
Maybe not.
I see.
Me too. My eye's back.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Bitch, read it now. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about, anyway?
Well...
Well... I look at the cover of the book. I can't fucking read today!
English,
The book-
motherfucker. Do you
Shh.
speak it?
No! The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Is it Yuri's eye? Is it Yuri's eye that went away?
No, it's the Eye of Aggamotto.
Okay. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
Auschwitz?
Religious camp. Oh no.
Auschwitz, yeah.
Wait, it was neither of those things. But I could have been.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to...
Finally, I have a chance to get some action, said Zyon.
No, I did not
Oh,
say this
that
at all.
might be a
So
little
stop-
bit of a
so don't
spoiler.
Stop lying to yourself, my guy.
But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
Just to clarify that you're not talking about the delimbing and selective breeding.
I'm sorry, what?
Not the thing about the limbs.
Oh, hey, I was right. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Like, I have a friend that's that dark, but that's just about his skin. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, TJ?
I'm actually a big metal fan.
Wow.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, the alloy.
I mean, I can shut up. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's... oh. Fucking goddamn.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
Doctor Strange?
By the Eye of Aggamotto? When horrible things
Bring
happen,
us a
not
fucking
just
eye.
because someone wants to be evil.
But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
What the fuck?
I'm rambling again, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem
A crippling gambling addiction.
when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes!
What the fuck?
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's a big word.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly
You got games
bad
on your phone?
thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye of Aggamotto. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Because
I
I've come
do?
to bargain.
I don't really mean to. Sorry. Fuck, I did it again. I mean,
I mean, Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. The tension is
Palpable.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. In American schools, that is illegal. It feels like my
Shoulders?
left... Yeah, there's a weird thing about
Yeah.
dress codes where it's like apparently shoulders are just weird,
Distracting them is distracting the boys apparently.
which it's not. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my
I
right
mean,
hand to
have
hold the
you
book
seen
open.
Jay from Tarzan? That's a mean shoulder.
We're gonna talk later. It feels like my
No,
left
we're
arm is
not.
in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled up even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Why? Why is it distracting?
Boing boing.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner
This
of
is
my
Honey
vision.
Pop.
Are you ready?
To turn the
say-
page?
Oh, are you ready?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Are you sure that your eyes meet? You seen her eye?
That's okay.
She'll make your eyes meet. She can control them at will.
You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Call me
Yeah,
slow.
slow. slow.
It's probably the least I can do. since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? Your eyes kind of fucking up a bit again.
You sure? She had a flower that said dandelion.
The cheetah is faster than dandelion. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Ah. That's what you were talking about. Sorry.
Good game.
I
I was
thought you
thinking the
meant
exact same
something
thing.
else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
The breeding part?
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Huh?
Damn, her face just died. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little...
My breathing?
Deep.
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
Boingers. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself.
Yeah, because you're thirsty as hell.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
TJ? Are you cheating on me?
What?
Did
I thought
something
I thought
happen
we
just
were
now?
chat for a
Yeah,
second.
did you see that shit with Yuri's eye? That was fucking weird, right? Eh? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yep, bitch ass.
Shut up, Zyon. Let me have my fun. Yuri was acting a little strange.
With LSD.
I
You're
guess.
different balls right now.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really.
Wow, you have no concern for your friends, huh, you bitch?
I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No,
Damn.
nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
So the eye thing is normal? Alright. Say so.
Don't fucking worry about
Anyway,
it.
why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Stronger man than I am, I would forget the second that book closes. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, I guess I'll have a chat with myself. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Huh?
Dot.
Well, it's about what I
Good
expected
song.
from someone like you.
That's a little blunt. Johnny.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
We already read it before. I don't think we need to focus on it.
These are my Pokemon cards.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
But, just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Is it because I'm white?
Well, yes. Because, Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Somebody that gets it amongst this class of Neanderthals. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Why do you sound like Alpha from Power
Like-
Rangers?
Like in this poem! Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose, like me. It helps bring out the feeling in
Damn.
that last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah. Guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. After all, everyone in this game is confirmed 18, so she's anything just a few months younger. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Just Monica. Monica? Monica? Alex, you there?
Sorry, I sneezed like 6 times.
Oh, it's okay.
Hi, TJ. Having a good time so far?
I'd say bless you, but after 6 times, now you got the devil too far in you.
Nah,
Ooh.
you sneeze one more time, you're gonna lose the boxing match.
I don't understand that reference. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
And your tone makes me scared.
Anyway,
It was... Oh, are you talking about Monica's tone?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, what was wrong with my tone?
what's wrong with my tone?
You know what's wrong with your
You want
tone.
to share your poem with me?
You know what?
Yeah,
Now I
that
see where he's
tone
coming
right
from. It's
Yeah,
kind, of,
see?
it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, TJ. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, TJ. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it.
Really impressed you could actually write words.
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
How to do at work.
That's not very fair.
Excuse the fuck out of me? What'd you just say, bitch? Not you, Alex. What the fuck did you just say, Zyon?
That's what I do at work. I fucking.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
I'll-
me. I was like,
No.
fuck you, dick.
That sounds pretty gay.
That's it, mister. You just
Shut
lost
your
your
whore
brain.
mouths, guys. I'm talking.
Well, that sucks.
You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
I thought you were gonna say bullshit. for a second.
Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
No, Zyon, no one swears in this game.
Up there goes gravity.
Peanuts.
Where is
I
my
mean,
cat?
I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though.
I don't believe you.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people.
I don't believe that.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her.
Hashtag relatable.
God damn.
What, was it that loud?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't
Yeah.
think she's used to being indulged like that.
Hey, I don't indulge anything. Wait, that's not what that means? Never mind, carry on.
You must be really starved for she must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
You're right, but fuck you.
What are you crying for?
I'm sad.
Earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Is that the female equivalent of post-nut clarity?
No.
Okay. Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything?
The excitement in your voice is just brimming.
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize.
Yeah, Monica moved on without you. What a bitch, am I right?
We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my own poem now.
Damn, you hear that?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Well, try harder.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. I think
Hole in wall.
Hole in wall.
Good show.
Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color.
Or anything.
Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears, the room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, I guess, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little. I'm struggling.
We're all struggling. Except Chad, he's quiet. An
Well, there's a reason
epiphany?
for that.
Yeah, who's Chad?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh god, why am I getting a sense of deja vu?
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who you talking to? What the fuck?
I don't fucking
When you
know.
like to know, weather boy.
Tut, tut, tut.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You just complimented me! You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Oh. Yuri takes a breath.
So... What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really?
Yeah, in the last game. In the last save file.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Dot, dot, dot. Well, I know that. I didn't know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Meanwhile, I'm scanning her face, hoping her eye doesn't do that weird shit again. She traces... My cat just bit me, you little fuck. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell.
Every other word is misspelled.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most noticeable thing. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Why do I feel like I've said this before?
Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Why do I feel like I'm being watched by a ghost?
Deja vu.
I've been stuck in
Of
this
course.
place before.
That's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Oh, that bitch? Yeah, I already know about that. Biased? How?
Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if she's apologizing.
Yeah, huh?
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? We already read this, you just want to skip it?
We did.
Yeah, so let's just skip it.
Sure. Dot dot dot. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yuri, we've established I can't fucking read! Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
Man, it wasn't Natsuki.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story
Ghost
isn't about a
lesbians.
ghost at all. TJ.
First of all, what about lesbians? And second of all, why'd you say my name like that? There was violence behind it.
The story's not about ghosts, you dumbass.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose, Jonny. You did only just glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Who mocked me? It was Jonny, wasn't it? I heard that. You can't hide from me. I'll
Bitch,
find you.
I've been muted this entire time.
I don't believe you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing this. But in the end, I enjoyed it.
So does it matter?
I'm going to keep doing my best for you, TJ.
It doesn't matter how your quality is. I tried too hard. I'm sorry, Zyon. Ah. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. The music's getting... bucky-wucky. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? It's fucking English. Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that.
Well, hey, submission kings exist.
I just meant... the language, I guess? I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come that way. It really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And TJ did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. And TJ liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that TJ appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Damn.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as TJ started showing up.
Natsuki!
Dang.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
What the fuck?
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you edgy wannabe. You wanna be edgy bitch.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude.
This almost sounds like a Sonic Johnny music.
You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? You think the only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Oh
Did you
shit!
just
All
accuse me
right.
of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let TJ hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after that.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me, as if she just
Sounds
noticed I
like
was standing
pineapples.
there.
TJ. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Dot, dot, dot.
That was a wild text.
I was like this fucking music.
You can choose.
I don't know.
Huh?
Shrek! Fiona! Mom! Harold!
Monica! Dot, dot, dot.
Super fucking joke.
Hey, TJ. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay.
You gonna put me down? The fuck?
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
You look way too cheery about this.
Some president I am, right?
That's topical.
I can't even
You good?
I can't even confront my own club members properly.
I'm a scat man.
I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes.
What scat are we talking about?
The music. Assertive has the word ass in it.
Shut the fuck up.
But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right?
No.
Right, TJ?
No.
Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the
Apples.
classroom. That's the third time you've made that joke. This Let's Play. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you.
I'm starting to think you mean it.
I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
TJ. Please don't hate me. Please.
I don't know where this is going.
I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it.
We don't even know what it is!
Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with TJ. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
That makes a really hard transition to the next part, so I'll figure that out. Anyway, Alex.
Dazzle.
Oh, hit him with the razzle dazzle.
Chad.
Scars.
You don't know how I got these scars.
Jonny.
I fall.
I'm sorry.
I thought to myself, how do you do that?
How do you do that?
Judgment.
Zyon.
Shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
Good song.
Alex.
Daydream.
Wow.
Chad.
Oh, listen. Wow.
Hopeless.
Jonny.
Defeat.
Zyon.
Memories.
Alex.
Ooh, marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Chad.
We're gonna do silly. Get a little silly here.
Jonny.
Melancholy.
Damn, he's the only one that didn't go for the Doki Doki.
Oh my god.
He ruined it.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
You ruined it.
Fool this man!
Zyon.
Misery.
Alex.
Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Enemy. Horror.
Chad.
Uncanny.
Alex, I think it's Yuri again. In fact, I'm positive it's Yuri again.
Probably
Yeah,
is.
it was a lot.
It probably is.
I think it was like 3 though for Natsuki. Who's after Chad? Jonny.
Fear.
Yeah, it's definitely Yuri. Zyon.
Melody.
Alex.
Swimsuit.
Whoa.
she might have a
first-
chance.
Wow.
Chad.
We're gonna go with chocolate.
Chocolate.
Johnny.
I don't think it's
Misfortune.
Okay, no, it's definitely Yuri. Zion.
Yeah, I was about to say a lot of Mario went to her.
Just flea.
Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely Yuri. It's definitely Yuri.